Yo, it's your boy Wavy Fredo, man. We back here with another one. As you already know, today is the deep dive for Road to Glory. Now, EA did not drop an actual video deep dive. They just put a blog on their website, which it will be in the description. So we will be going through that. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible because it is a lot of information. So if there is at any time that I'm reading faster than you, you can pause the video. But like I said, the blog will be in the description below. But before we get into that, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Wavy family. Get a membership. We got content and we got more content and more merch coming. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Building Road to Glory. When setting out to design Road to Glory, we immersed ourselves in the world of college athletes. We spoke to current and former players engaged in our community and absorbed countless stories and experiences. Our goal was clear: to create an authentic, engaging, and replayable experience that captures the essence of being a college athlete. With this vision, we anchored Road to Glory around four core pillars: life of a college athlete, week to week experience, fast and fun, highly replayable, and foundation of the future. Now, starting with the first pillar, life of a college athlete. This pillar is all about immersion, from the excitement of game day to the challenges of balancing academics and athletics. Every aspect of a college athlete's life is brought to you. Your journey will be filled with highs and lows, triumphs and setbacks, mirroring the real experiences of college athletes. So basically, that's just saying that they're trying to, like, it's basically self-explanatory. They're bringing the life of what it means to be a college athlete, and some of those who have been an actual college athlete who will play this game will be able to re-experience what it was for them, like in college. So they're basically they just took all of these stories, went and got all these perspectives and tried to do their best to put it inside the game, so us as players of these games who may have not been able to experience the actual college athlete thing will be able to. Week to week experience. In Road to Glory, every decision matters. We've designed the experience to resolve around key end game decisions and time management. Whether it's choosing how to spend your time between practice, studying, and social activities, or making critical plays on the field, your choices will shape your path to glory. We drew inspiration from story driven games where meaningful decisions with no clear right answers help shape your journey. The way you respond to situations will ultimately decide your path. Again, just basically gathering up stories and how people decide to do things involving their actual athletic life and the rest of college life, academic, social life, and even involving NILs. So every decision that you make will impact some type of journey in your glory. Fast to fun and highly replayable. Road to Glory is designed to be fast paced and fun, ensuring that you're always in the thick of the action. With multiple storylines and pathways to explore, each playthrough offers a unique and fresh experience. That's all we ask for. Foundation for the future. Road to Glory is not just about the here and now. It's about building a lasting legacy. This year lays the groundwork for the future and enhancements, ensuring that your journey as a college athlete continues to evolve and improve. Your decisions will ultimately shape your journey, your story, and your road to glory. So again, like I said, everything that they're doing is just ultimately trying to give us a better experience inside of the game. Instead of just playing the game, building a player, going to play every game by game for seasons on seasons until ultimately we transfer it over to Madden. They're trying to give a real experience to where everything that you do matters in a good and or bad way or in a neutral way. Everything matters for you to be able to remember this experience. So if it's anything like they saying, we shouldn't get bored with the game, right? Creation. Your journey in Road to Glory begins with with your first meaningful decision point, one that will have a significant impact on where your journey begins and how it is shaped. Begin by choosing the path you take. There are 4 different journeys you can choose from, each offering a unique starting point in sets of challenges. First, Elite. An elite recruit is a 5-star prospect starting with the highest overall of 79. This player is expected to get on the field immediately and start right away at most programs across the country. Additionally, you will earn 1 extra mental ability, which we'll talk about later, in the 5 starting skill points, which you can use to upgrade your player. Blue chip. A blue chip prospect is a 4-star recruit with a starting point of 75 overall, along with 1 mental ability and 4 skill points. This player will be able to contribute immediately to most programs and earn significant playing time with some schools. Contributor. This is a 3-star prospect who will have the chance to get on the field early in their career, but will have to work hard for any playing time. They do not get any additional mental ability and start only with 3 skill points. Underdog. This is the true underdog road to glory story. It is the hardest starting point where you will see very little playing time and will have to earn every snap on the field. Starting as a 2-star recruit with a 60 overall and only receiving 2 skill points, this journey is for those who love a challenge. Where would you start at? Let me know in the comment section. Now, for the sake of the channel, because I will be posting everything I do with this game on the channel, I probably will start with underdog, maybe as a contributor, and I will be probably going to Army or whatnot, maybe USC. I don't know. I'm still focused on Army or whatever the case may be, but I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. But basically every single level has its unique ways of being a contributor. So you can start as a 5-star and be dope immediately and pretty much, be a favorite and get on the field, start off as a stud. You could be a blue chip. Those are the guys who are expected to, do something, but they're not expected to be a star. You can be a 3-star and you can kind of just be a stud. Those who are playing, they get in the game, but they're not a starter. And then an underdog, the guy who pretty much don't even have a scholarship. He's on the team, but he's probably not fitting somewhere and he's trying to climb up to those ranks of the 5-star people. Next, you'll select your position, which is a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, linebacker, and or a cornerback. Each position comes with its own unique sets of challenges and gameplay styles impacting where you play on the field and what mental abilities you may have. Based on the position you selected, choose an archetype. Your archetype will affect your starting attributes and skill gap caps, as well as which physical abilities are available to you. For example, a field general quarterback is going to be a better passer in the pocket than a scrambling quarterback. The field general will have access to abilities like sleight of hand, which boosts the effectiveness of play action and trick plays on defenders, along with step up, which gives an accuracy boost while climbing in the clean pocket. On the other hand, a scrambler quarterback will have the better ability at making plays on the run. The scrambler archetype will have access to abilities like Option King, which gives a aggressive boost to quick pitches, and the off-platform ability, which improves your accuracy across body and back foot throws. Now, just because you're a field general quarterback doesn't mean that you can't have certain abilities that a scrambler quarterback will have as far as attributes. You will still be able to probably get your speed to a certain level, but as it said in the blog, it will have caps. So for a scrambler quarterback, let's just say your cap is 90 speed. For a field general quarterback, it's probably not going to be 90. You're probably capped at around 82 to 85, something like that. So that's just an idea of where things will be. Once you have selected your position and archetype, you then customize your player. This is where you can make your player unique and swag them out with gear to give them that on-field drip. This year, we've added new gear customizations options like pants above the knee, scrunch socks, tights, hoodies, and crop top jersey style, so you can show off that sweet 6-pack. Pause. If you are a quarterback, you will also be able to select your throwing style animation. Like we have said in previous videos, you have so many abilities, and just like we've seen in deep dives as well, there are so many different ways to look. I mean, pretty much I know how I'm going to look already. but I won't be doing things for to show off my six pack. But basically, we have so many different things, so many accessories to choose from, more than we would have had in previous games and in Madden. So we'll look forward to that. Once you have customized your player's look, you will then select your starting mental ability. Every position in Journey will always have 3 core mental abilities tied to your weekly agenda meters, which we will talk about a little bit later. Each of your mental abilities have an activation and deactivation requirement. Now, starting off with fan favorite. This ability increases composure gains at home. It is tied to your academics. If your GPA is a 3.0 or above, the fan favorite ability will be active. If it falls below, then it will be deactivated. Simple as it gets. Go to school, ladies and gentlemen. Road Dog. This ability increases composure gains on the road. It is tied to your brand meter. When you reach influencer status, it will turn on, and when it falls below that level, it will turn off. Clear-headed. This ability limits the amount of composure you will lose during gameplay. It is tied to your leadership. When you become an excellent leader, it will turn on. When it falls below that threshold, it will turn off. Simple. If you select elite or blue chip journeys, you will be able to select an additional mental ability. This grants you the fourth ability that is in addition to your 3 core ability. It is not tied to your weekly agenda meter, but it would always be activated. The mental abilities are selected based on your position. So, basically, you have these mental abilities. It's simple as it says. You fan favorite, stay above 3.0, and you'll have increased composure at home. You road dog. You keep your brand meter above, which is influencer status. It will be on. If not, it will be off. Clear-headed. This is for leadership. You have to be able to lead and stay clear-headed. If you're an excellent leader, then your composure during the game will go down slower than it will go down if you're not an excellent leader. Simple as that. Your recruiting journey will begin with an interview with a local TV reporter, Donna Harper. In this interview, Donna will ask you about your motivations and what drives you as a player. Just like our Dynasty recruits, this will formulate your own ideal pitch. For example, do you want to compete for a national championship, become a starter early in your career, or make it to the next level and play on Sundays? Your answers to these questions will determine the schools that align with your goals and values, creating a more personalizing and engaging recruiting experience. After completing your interview with Donna, you will land the signing day. The signing day is your big day. This is where you decide where you want to start your career with. Each school will have an interest bar that tells you how interested they are in you. On the right hand panel, you can see high-level information about the school, such as the team overall rating, what their record was last year, and the offensive and defensive schemes. Additionally, it will show whether or not they offered you a scholarship and what your projected role is. You can also see a projected depth chart where you will stack up your relative to your teammates. If your overall is too close to another player on the depth chart, it is likely that you will initiate a position battle at some point where you'll compete against that player for the depth chart spot. Just like a real student athlete, you'll have to manage your time both on and off the field. Each week you will have 2 main activities to focus on. First, practice, where you will earn coach trust, which is essential for improving your spot on the depth chart. And the more trust you earn, the more opportunities you have to prove yourself and climb the ranks with the team. Secondly, your weekly agenda, where you will manage your time off the field, where you want to decide to allocate your time amongst various activities. Do you want to focus on your academics and ensure you meet the eligibility requirements, and perhaps even activate certain mental abilities? Or do you want to get better in the weight room and improve your physical abilities? Alternatively, you might choose to socialize to boost your brand. So with that, is just basically saying wherever you spend your time will give positivity to where that goes and negativity to where it doesn't. So if you focus all day on your academics, then you won't be able to go to practice or, train, not even go to practice, to train to get those extra attribute points. But if you go to get those extra attribute points, then maybe you won't be able to build your social status or maintain the GPA to have that trait. But if you learn to, build a common medium to where you can go and do everything, then maybe you'll be able to kind of, but basically it's just about managing your time. If you manage your time well, then everything will be okay. You'll have all the traits that you need to. You'll be able to be brand ambassadors and earn all them NIL deals and maintain your 3.0. Everything will be fine. But if you act loosely on your time management, then that's where you gain a problem for other traits and other stuff where you're supposed to be managing time. Practice plays a vital role in your development and progression as a student athlete. During practice, you will compete in one mini game each week. Each mini game has a score threshold to earn 3 different medals: bronze, silver, and gold. The medal you earn will dictate how much coach trust you earn, with bronze earning 200 coach trust, silver 350, and gold 500. This coach trust is crucial to improving your spot on the depth chart and earning more playing time. You have an option to choose which minigame you want to play. Minigames are grouped into 2 categories: team minigames and skill minigames. Team minigames involve more than your player and requires you to work together with your teammates. An example of this is a pass skeleton game where you'll play 5-on-5 against the defense. Skill mini games, there are more focused on individual player skills. For example, the pocket presence mini game involves you dodging projectiles and hitting targets at the same time. If you don't feel like playing the minigame, you have the option to simulate it. Simulating a minigame will give you the same amount of coach trust as your highest medal earned, ensuring that you still make progress even if you choose not to actively participate in the minigame that week. Putting the student in student athlete. As a student athlete, managing your time off the field is just as important as performing well on it. Each week you will need to balance your responsibilities and manage your time, which is represented as energy. By default, you have 5 energy points to spend each week. In a short week, when you play on a Thursday, you will have 4 energy points to spend. Conversely, in a free week, you'll have a bye. When you have a bye, you'll have 6 energy points since you have more free time. Each week, you will have to juggle your time between activities, and it will be very difficult to keep each one in good standing. Balancing these activities effectively will be key to becoming a well-rounded and successful student athlete. Proper time management will be essential to excelling in all areas, from maintaining your academic standing to building your personal brand to improving your skills and performance on the field. You will decide how to spend your time amongst 5 key activities: academics, leadership, health, training, and brand. Each activity is represented as a meter, which comes down with its own set of pros and cons. Academics. Focusing on your studies will help you maintain your GPA, which is crucial for staying eligible. Leadership. Spending time on leadership activities will help you earn respect and trust from your teammates and coaches, potentially leading to a leadership role on the team. Health. Prioritizing your health ensures that you stay injury-free and maintain peak physical condition, which is essential for consistent performance. Training. Extra training sessions will help improve your physical abilities and skills, giving you the edge over your competition. And brand. Working on your brand can increase your popularity and open up opportunities for NIL endorsements and other off-field benefits. It is very imperative that you understand that these energy points have to go to all of these different things, and you have to make sure that you use them wisely. Now, for example, if you've ever played the any of the boxing games, Fight Night or even Undisputed or whatever the case may be, when it's fight week, you have to use the fight week hours or points towards something every single week, and you have to make sure that you use them wisely to make sure that you're in good shape for the fight. This will be just like that. So you don't want to spend every day resting, because you may need those for something else. You may need that for academics. You may need that for something with leadership. Every week you have to make sure that you're doing something. Now, of course, every week you may not be able to do everything. You may have to pay vital attention to something else, but you have to make sure that you're paying attention to what you're doing, because these things are vital and, like they said, is the key to being a well-rounded student athlete. Also, you have to make sure that you have these things in order, because for academics, if you're slipping with academics, you can become ineligible. If you fall below a 2.0, then you cannot play and you will be benched. So you have to make sure that you have that in order, because if you're not doing that, then you can't score well on the midterms or these tests, and basically you'll fucking fail and you won't be able to play. And again, with leadership, just like they said, doing leadership activities helps you gain trust with your coach and your teammates. So, building coach trust helps you be able to get on the field and get more playing time. And, trust with your teammates help you with your leadership abilities and everything like that. So you want to make sure that you get that going and everything like that, to make sure that you can get on the field and have trust with your coaches and your players. Because if you're a leader, then you get extra names to keep your composure and not be able to go down low. And if you have coach trust, you get to be on the field and you get to earn a position. Now with health, you have to make sure that you keep that in order, because there is wear and tear implemented in this game. So taking care of your health is very important to be able to take care of the wear and tear. Now, not as in Dynasty where wear and tear just goes down on its own, it heals on its own. You as the player have to take the vital steps to be able to take care of the wear and tear, to be able to bounce back, to be able to perform. Because if you cannot perform, then those attributes are lowered and you won't be able to play at your finest point. And with training, same as anything else. It's literally self-explanatory. Training is you getting extra XP to be able to get to those different skill levels, to be able to up your attributes and make sure that the progression bar reaches to where it needs to go, so you can be able to possibly get to where you need to get to, where you can do a position battle and where you can match up against other competition. Now with brand, you need to get your brand to a certain level so you can be able to get those NIL deals, be a brand ambassador. And with that, you can get extra attributes boosted to your game each game if you stay above the level that you need to be able to be at. Scenarios and dilemmas. As you progress along your journey as a student athlete, you will encounter unexpected scenarios and dilemmas that add complexity and excitement to your experience. These scenarios and dilemmas will trigger based on the decisions you make and how you spend your time off the field. They can involve interactions with teammates, advisors, and other students on campus, NIL deals, and other fun surprises that keep your journey dynamic and engaging. When faced with a new dilemma, there is no right or wrong answer. How you choose to respond will ultimately shape your journey. Your decision will determine how these scenarios impact your various meters, such as health, brand, and coach trust. Some dilemmas will present an actual conflict, such as being asked to attend an off-campus party. Attending a party can increase your brand by boosting your social presence, but it also can require you to skip your night class. There is a risk associated with this decision. Getting caught skipping class could negatively impact your GPA, which will affect your academic standing and eligibility. There might also be situations where you are playing poorly and the fans are just letting you have it. You'll have to make a decision how you want to respond. Do you want to take the high road, criticize them, make a burner account, and be your biggest hype man? Navigating through these scenarios and dilemmas requires careful consideration of the potential benefits and risks. Each decision you make will contribute to your unique story and influence your journey as a student athlete. Now, one thing I have to say about this, it is very interesting that you get to have a burner account. Like, what in the Kevin Durant is the fuck going on here? Like, you can have a burner account and decide to attack fans in that aspect. Like, that is actually fucking crazy that they have implemented that in the game. And I think that is cool, but that's one of the things that I think is like too much. Y'all could have focused on something else. But moving on. Coach trust and position battles. We've talked a lot about the off-field elements, so let's dive into the on-field action. In Road to Glory, coach trust is your lifeline. It is a constant currency that you'll earned throughout your journey. Think of it as the key to unlocking your playing time on the field. That's exactly what it is, literally. Whether you are a hotshot 5-star recruit or a gritty 2-star underdog, earning enough coach trust is essential. You can build it up to by managing your weekly activities, excelling in weekly practice sessions, and playing well during your games. Not only are you going to be earning coach trust, but your fellow teammates will also be earning coach trust based on their performance and actions each week. You can see where you stand on the depth chart in comparison to other members of the team by accessing the coach trust screen from the within weekly agenda. Scrolling the bar left and right, you can see how close or far away you are from your fellow teammates in the eyes of your coach. Once you've acclimated enough coach trust, you will trigger what we call a position battle. This is your golden opportunity to earn a spot on game day. Position battles are intense and task you with winning 2 out of 3 position specific mini games. For example, if you're QB like in this scenario, you might find yourself playing on the option attack. It is all about showcasing your skills under pressure. But here's the catch. If you lose the position battle, you'll need to climb back up the ladder over the next few weeks before you get another shot at challenging your teammate. On the flip side, winning the position battles give you a sweet bump in coach trust, boosting your position in a depth chart. Keep in mind, though, that your CPU teammates are also vying for coach trust throughout the season. If you're not performing up to par and they might just initiate a position battle themselves, trying to take your job. So stay sharp and keep pushing your limits. Now, I think this is actually interesting that the CPU can push for a coach position battle as well. Now, in previous games, position battle is all about you. Nobody needs to. You just need to go and get the position and get the starting position, and you're good. Now you can have the starting position and actually lose the starting position. I think that that's very interesting, but we shall see. As I said before, this will also be in the description for you to go look on your own. I'm just paying attention to what I feel is vital, so you can check on your own. Now, next, we'll go all the way down to play calling. It says within gameplay, you will initially have access to limited play calling. On the play selection screen, you will only see one play that the coach has called for you. As you increase your coach trust, you will earn the ability to change the play by pressing triangle for PlayStation and Y for Xbox. During the play call, you can expose 2 additional plays to choose from. The number of times you can change the play is displayed above the center play on the play selection screen. Once you get to the line of scrimmage, you will not have the ability to change the play via audibles. However, you can still make pre-snap adjustments to optimize your chances of success by hot routing your receivers. Additionally, you will be able to initiate no huddle after the play and hurry up to the line of scrimmage. So that's no different from previous games, but I think the only difference is you used to be able to audible. So I don't know if you will be able to earn coach trust because in previous games, once you got to the highest level, you earned coach trust enough to be able to change anything you want. You can call whatever play you want pretty much, and you can do audibles and hot routes and whatever the hell you wanted to do. So I don't know if that will be the same, but as of right now, they're basically saying you can't audible at no level. It don't matter. Next, transfer portal. In the world of Road to Glory, the transfer portal is just as pivotal as it is in real life. At the end of each season, your player will face a crucial decision: stay loyal to their current school or enter the transfer portal to experience new opportunities. This choice is a simple yes or no. It's a gateway to new adventures and possibilities based on your player's performance throughout the season. The potential suitors lining up for your players won't be just random picks. There'll be schools that align with your player's performance and key pitches that initially attracted them during the recruitment process. This adds an authentic layer of strategy and realism, making every decision meaningful and tailored to your unique journey. The transfer portal also keeps your experience fresh, allowing you to find the perfect fit for your playstyle and craft the epic story you want to tell. Whether you're looking to climb the ranks, find a team that complements your skills, or simply shake things up, and the transfer portal offers you the opportunity to shape your journey. So as we already know, you can enter the transfer portal. If you don't like where you at, get to where you want to be at. Simple. It's not even rocket science. Now, lastly, end of journey. Imagine a world where there is no definitive end, only boundless possibilities of your journey, uniquely crafted by the choices you make. In Road to Glory, you chart your own path. Will you aim for those coveted conference player of the week awards, or perhaps set your sights on the prestigious national player of the week honors? The Heisman Trophy is up for grabs, but so are 10 other position specific awards like the Johnny Unitas and Golden Arm Award. The stage is yours. Do you envision yourself leading your team to multiple conference championships, or maybe you're driven to navigate through the new 12-team playoff gauntlet and reach the conference championship game? How many national championships can you win in your 4-year career? We want you to immerse yourself in Road to Glory, to invest the time in your first journey and then dive back with fresh decisions and perhaps a new position to see how differently your career can unfold. Once you've conquered college football, your adventure is just the beginning. We are incredibly excited about the seamless transition to Madden 25 in Superstar mode, where you can continue your unique career in the NFL. The road ahead is limitless, and we can't wait to see how you navigate it. So gear up, make your choices, and let's see the incredible stories you can create in Road to Glory. Now, again, like I said, the whole article is in the description. You can take a look at it. There are some points that I missed, some that I felt that wasn't as important as the ones that I mentioned myself. But ultimately, it is a lot of reading, so beware of that. I don't know if you heard that I was a little overwhelmed with it, but it is basically just like confirming that we will have a whole lot to look into. Like, there is a whole lot of shit to look into with Road to Glory and Dynasty, and like everything that they have involved in this game is going to feel like a real career. So we will be able to really feel like we're inside of the game. So everything that they said as far as keeping your GPA up, keeping your health right, making sure that you make the right decisions to be able to affect your career in a positive manner, you have to control all of these. You have the control to wear whatever the hell you want. Do whatever you want, basically. Like, I love that it's gonna feel real. Let me know what you guys think. I'm actually excited, and I really can't wait. There are some people who have played already, so you can go look on YouTube at other people's channels. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Let me know in the comment section, what schools are you guys looking forward to going to? I haven't really decided yet. I think I said Army before, but I don't know, man. We gonna see. But regardless of the fact, it will be on the channel. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what teams that you guys are planning on going to. And until next time, peace.